I'm glad you finally got back to me, Mr. Hiyama. I knew you had a good head up there. I just had his head so far up his ass, he couldn't see your genius.
Yeah, I guess.
Now, why don't you tell me a bit about your inventions, Mr. Hiyama? Just so I know exactly what I'm working with.
Well, I've managed to create a cognitive android.
Well, yes, that I know, but how?
To be honest, sir, I'm not 100% sure myself. It sort of just happened.
You don't remember any specifics? What'd you do before he became cognitive? Did you do anything to him specifically? Was he exposed to anything?
Well, when my son Kaito was about 8 years old, I conducted an experiment on him where I was able to copy his brainwaves onto a small disc and watch them function on their own, even while separate from Kaito's body. I had intended to do more research on the subject, but I eventually decided that the thought process of an 8-year-old wouldn't generate much interest.
So, you abandoned that experiment?
Yes, until recently.
How'd you get back into this project?
Well, you see, Kaminari Enterprise had agreed to store my inventions in their facilities for 5 years. I had always assumed that once the 5 years had expired, I'd have an alternate lab to store my inventions, but about 3 years ago I decided to change careers. I gave up on being an inventor and began to teach math at a local high school. Upon my arrival from school one day, I walked into my home to discover that my gynoid, my android, and a few unfinished projects were all scattered around my living room. I tripped on this huge box and fell on top of the disc. On a whim, I decided to tinker around with the android's wiring, and I basically shoved the disc into his back. Within a matter of seconds, he was referring to me as Dad and formulating Kaito's thought processes.
Interesting. So the waves belong to your son. In a way, technically he is Kaito.
Well, mentally, he is Kaito's equal, but the real, human Kaito lived for another 2 years after I'd done the experiment. His thought processes had evolved a little bit from then, and...
Now? Who could possibly... Crap. I'm sorry, I gotta take this.
Sure.
Yamada! Yes, I am. No, it... What do you mean he has no credit? Yes, I'm aware that... Have you... Hold on. I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
The number one princess in the world belongs to you. So pamper me and treat me well. Make me feel that this is true. Can you? Well, first, make sure you noticed when I change up my hairstyle and compliment. Second thing, I dress for you, so appreciate it down to my shoes. Number three, as your princess's only thing was I wanna hear you say if you understand that my life can feel lonely when there's nothing inside. It's up to you. It's not a selfish thing that I ask of you. Just tell me from the very bottom of your heart that you think that I'm cute. The number one princess in the world stood up with you. Understanding you're right walking, and us two will be through. All at once you hold me close and so snugly in your arms. Baby, careful, you will get hit. You pulled me away from home, but nobody's as dangerous as you are. Ow! Hey, baby.
Yamada? Where have I heard that name before? I know that name from somewhere. Yamada. Toshiro. Toshiro Yamada. I definitely heard a woman. She sounded like Nanami. What reason would she have to talk about him? Toshiro Yamada, age 24. Why would I know that? That's a strange thing to know about this guy. I had to have met him before. Come on, think. Toshiro Yamada, age 24. Billionaire philanthropist? Yeah, billionaire philanthropist, owner of Murasaki National Bank. This is the douche that turned me down and insulted me when I unveiled Mako. I should have known! I should just walk out of here right now. But the fact that he still remembers me after all these years, even though I forgot him. Was he keeping tabs on me all this time? Waiting for me to succeed? Why else would he give me a second chance after saying my work was garbage? Maybe last time it was tough love, so he could light a fire under my ass. Am I overthinking this? Maybe he genuinely forgot who I am and wants to fund my project. No. I may be easy to forget, but there's no way he could have forgotten Mako. And the fact that he knew I was Hiyama without even having to tell him. I assumed he'd overheard me talk to Arya, but he must have a really good memory.
Sorry about that. My new intern, she's sweet and a hard worker. But damn, what a ditz. She almost handed a customer a loan.
Loans? What exactly do you work as, Mr. Yamada?
Well, I own a bank. But you knew that already, didn't you? Yes. I was the guy that made fun of your gynoid all those years ago. I'm sorry for acting so mature, but I could just feel you had far more potential than what I'd seen. Your gynoid was just an automaton. But now I see with my own eyes that you really are capable.
No, it's fine, I understand. And Mako was a bit primitive, but Kaito is definitely more advanced than she is, in many ways. If I knew exactly how he communicated with the brainwaves, I'd be able to replicate it for you, but, well...
Well, I minored in robotics in college. Maybe we can try something together. I'm not as well versed as you, but building a functioning automaton shouldn't prove too difficult. We'll just have to put our heads together, of course. And we'll need the android to gain an understanding of what you did to make him so advanced.
So you're gonna give me another chance then, Mr. Yamada?
If you're willing, then please, call me Toshiro. So, how'd you go about creating the others? What were the primate components you used? And how'd you set up the original model?
Well, let's start from scratch. The first and main component is the brain, which will be in the main hard drive located in the back. Are you familiar with any programming?
I've done a little bit of tinkering in my day.
Enough to create a working android with artificial intelligence?
Definitely not that much.
Well, constructing the model isn't as big as an issue as the brain component. As I said, even I'm not exactly sure how to approach that. I may need to retrace my steps. First, I was working on the actual hardware. Then I started to explore its reasoning, then knowledge, planning, learning, communication, perception, and the ability to move and manipulate objects. Mr. Yamada?
Huh? Yeah, totally.
Well, I generally constructed the model using the alloy of titanium and...
Oh, so then we can work on the body now. Okay, let's make a female with long and slender legs.
Toshiro? That part comes later. Right now we need to focus on the brain.
Alright. Now, how do we go about this?
Well, first, Alright, I think that about does it for the brain and internal wiring. Okay, Toshiro, now we can work on the... body... Toshiro? Toshiro! Wake up!
She made me do it! Did I fall asleep? Sorry.
You just missed that whole construction, didn't you?
Well, I guess you won't be willing to do it over for me, right? Thought so. Well, we can work on the body, though, right?
Sure, yeah.
Sweet! Okay, how's our baby gonna look? Big tits, big ass, both? Long hair, short hair, blonde, or...
Well, this time, I am thinking of constructing another gynoid.
Yes!
But I'm thinking of making her a bit younger. Maybe a teenager, like 16ish, you know? To appeal to a different audience.
You are a sick bastard, Kiyo. I like it.
What? No, get your mind out of the gutter. These are gynoids, not mechanized hookers. They're supposed to simulate real humans, so there has to be different types. You know, so we can touch upon every age group.
So, you gonna touch upon little boys, too? I'm joking. Alright. Well, 16 is still pretty old. We can make her hot, right?
That isn't the point of... No, we can't make her hot. She's gonna have a flatter chest than me, alright?
I don't know, Kiyo. You got some pretty sick man boobs yourself. You may want to hit the gym, dude.
Damn it! I'll design her.
Jeez, it was a joke, dude. Lighten up. You're actually very sexy.
Thanks. Alright, she's gonna be young, so she has to have a smaller frame than Mako. She'll be petite and thin, rounder faced, smaller chest, bigger eyes.
Oh, if she's 16, give her a schoolgirl outfit and pigtails.
Okay.
And pigtails.
Yeah, I know.
Don't forget the pigtails.
I won't.
Just reminding you.
I'm not gonna forget the frickin' pigtails!
Okay. Grumpy.
Alright, how's this?
She's cute, but damn, those are big pigtails.
Wanted to make sure I didn't forget him.
Good call. I like her. You're an excellent artist.
Huh? Oh, thanks. It's something I do in my spare time.
Are you sure you chose the right career? Have you ever considered drawing manga?
Well, not really. I've always dreamed of creating robots, though.
Nerd.
Rude.
What?
Well, let's start on the frame. That'll be where it all... Yes? Kaito? What's wrong?
Dad, I hate Mako. She's so mean. She won't even let me have ice cream. And she keeps telling me to go to bed.
Kaito, it's 3 in the morning. What are you still doing up?
Waiting for you to come home.
Look, I'm really busy, son. I won't be home for a while.
As usual.
I'm sorry, Kaito. You know how work is. Just please listen to Mako. I told her not to deactivate until she was sure you were asleep. She may be a robot, but she needs rest too.
Okay. But I still don't like her.
Kaito, be nice. I'll be home by the time you wake up.
Promise?
I promise.
Okay. Good night, Dad.
Good night.
Aw, how sweet. You play along with your robot. That's precious. Seems like she is taking place as mother, huh?
Yeah. Wait, no, it's not like that. You, sir, are a pervert.
Hey, I'm not the guy that spends hours all day making company. I'm kidding again.
I don't know if I can take you seriously anymore. All I've done so far is sleep and make cheap, dirty jokes about me and my gynoids.
Sorry. I'll be a good boy now, I swear. I'll keep the jokes down to a minimum.
Alright, let's get to work. Yama... Kaito... Why are you calling me? I'm so good asleep. What? It's not afternoon, it's afternoon.
You promised you'd be here when I woke up. I waited until 3 just in case you were late. Did you forget about me, Dad?
Forget? No, I didn't forget about you, Kaito. I'll be there soon. I have a really big surprise for you. I just want to make sure it's perfect before I come home.
Okay, Dad. I'll wait for you. Come home soon.
I will. See you in a bit. Love you. Bye.
Love you too, Dad. You don't seriously believe him your son, right? He's just a robot.
No, it's just his wiring. He'll only respond if I treat him like my son, that's all.
No matter how human you make them, Hiyama, they are just toys, you know.
Right. Of course they are.
And speaking of, let's play with ours.
Right. We should test her responses out to make sure she's running properly.
Oh, yeah. Responses. Right. That's what I meant.
You think about sex way too much. I think you might need an intervention for something like that.
I don't have a problem. Maybe you just don't think about sex enough.
I'm just gonna disregard that. Model K002A.
Hey, just can't
Activate.
ignore me.
Model K002A. Miko Hatsune. Activated. Hello, Master.
Miku Hatsune? Where'd you get that name?
Miku, how's it going?
Ignoring me again, Kiyo? Really?
I am unaware of how to
childish.
respond to your question, Master.
Crap, I thought I'd nailed it.
What?
I thought I'd be able to manipulate her without a disc. I must still need practice.
So she's different than the other two?
A bit. There are 5 years between the two. I had to make a few upgrades. That's why our serial number is K002. She's an update, basically.
So, what are the upgrades?
Well, aside from what I thought would be a personality upgrade, I also updated her voice bank to be less robotic and more cutesy. I also had to make her a bit more fragile. In order to emulate a more human appearance, I opted for less titanium and a softer, more organic feeling stuff for the skin. It makes her more vulnerable, but hey, that's a huge part of being human, right?
Softer to the touch, huh? Interesting. I thought you were reconstructing her to make a perfect being. All you wanted is to make a human, huh?
Is something wrong with that?
No, just different than what I expected.
Kaito, I swear to God.
So, you like taking off your pants, huh? Fight the power!
I really don't have as much time to be a pervert as you. I'm gonna go check on my other models to make sure Kaito isn't having an anxiety attack. I'll see you this time next week, Toshiro. Please be ready to work and not to goof off.
Aw, but being a perv is so much fun. Alright. See ya, Kiyo. Keep in touch.
How am I supposed to take this guy seriously when all he does is play around? That slimy son of a bitch better not try anything with Miku. I wonder, though, is he sick enough to get it on with a 16-year-old girl?
In technical terms, I am 7 hours old, Master.
When did you...
I snuck in when Master was talking to Mr. Yamada.
What? Why?
In my defense, Mr. Yamada is a sleazy slime ball that would soil my robotic flower, Master.
Your... flower. I honestly have no response to that. A robot worrying about her virginity. You need to go back.
Sir,
You aren't completely finished, Miku. We need to tinker around a bit more.
Master, I cannot go back.
I can't keep you at my home. You have to.
I am to stay with Master.
No, I'm not keeping you home with me. What will the neighbors think if they see me walk in with a teenager? They'll think I'm some sort of sicko. You're going back to Yamada.
I refuse.
I don't care. I'm in charge and... Did you just say you refuse?
I refuse to return to that man if Master is not also present.
You refused? Of your own free will? It isn't much. But it's a start. You disobeyed me. Getting sassed by a teenage girl is something I generally can't stand, but...
He will do unpleasant things to me! Master.
Huh. Well, now I definitely don't want to wait a week to explore this further.
You can do research on me at your home, Master.
No, I already told you I can't. If the neighbors see you...
I will be discreet, sir.
Well, it would have been nice to work without that horny jerk-off breathing down my neck. Then again, he has given me quite a bit of cash to help me along. Maybe I shouldn't be so harsh. He's just playful. It wouldn't be right to go behind his back. He probably thinks I kidnapped you or something. Now he's gonna think I'm doing something inappropriate with you, even though I think he'd be the one to get freaky.
I would like to avoid freaky, Master.
I suppose I can keep you for a bit, but you have to go back tomorrow, understood?
I understand, but I do not agree, Master.
You're gonna be difficult, aren't you? I'll take you home today. Whatever happens tomorrow will depend on Yamada. If he wants you back, we have to bring you back. He's as much responsible for you as I am, so you have to listen to him too.
I must protest. That man has terrible intentions, Master. He is not your ally.
What?
He will ruin you, Master.
Ruin me? I'm not even established yet, Miku.
Please be wary of him, Master. He is aware of my inner workings. He will be able to override my system if given an opportunity.
That's crazy talk, Miku. This guy really isn't that crafty.
What if he were making you believe that, Master?
I really don't remember asking you to be suspicious. Now drop it.
Yes, Master. I will not voice my concerns again.
That must be Dad!
Kaito, you mustn't run outside.
Dad! Dad!
Hey there, kiddo.
I missed you.
Kaito.
You didn't answer your phone, so I got worried.
Kaito.
Don't work so late. I don't want you to leave me alone with her. She's a meanie.
Master, I respectfully ask that you never leave me alone with this barbarian again. He has no regard for rules or common sense, sir.
Nuh-uh. You're just mean. Oops. Sorry, Dad. I guess a new body is really strong now, too.
I can tell.
Master, he does not listen to me at all.
Well, have you tried bribing him? Kaito, if you apologize to Mako, I'll show you something cool.
Huh? I'm sorry for acting like a mean jerk face. Now show me the cool thing, Dad.
See? Simple.
I will be sure to learn your ways, Master.
Dad! Come on. I want to see the cool thing.
Alright, hold your horses.
But I don't have any.
It's an expression, Kaito.
Oh. Okay.
Mako, Kaito, I'd like you to...
Can you get me a horse, Dad?
Kaito, if you want to see the cool thing, don't interrupt.
But a horse would be cool.
No.
But...
No!
What if I...
That's it. You can't see the cool thing.
No! I'll be good. I swear!
Alright, I hope so. Mako, Kaito, there's someone I'd like you to meet. You can come out now. Come and introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Miku.
A girl? That's not very cool. I thought it was ice cream.
You have created another gynoid, Master?
Yes, this is K002A, Miku Hatsune.
Miku, I am Mako. I am pleased to meet you.
The pleasure is mine, Mako.
Kaito, come meet Miku.
I don't wanna.
Kaito.
You said it would be cool.
Kaito, don't be rude.
It's just a stinky girl.
Master, what is stinky?
It means I don't like you.
Kaito, don't act like a brat. Miku's your new friend, understand? Play nice with her.
If she's like Mako, then I don't want her.
I am an upgrade. I have the same basic structure as Mako, but my components are far more advanced.
So, does that mean you're not like Mako?
I am, in fact, quite different from model K001A.
Yay, then we can be friends!
Thank you, Kaito. I am honored.
Heh, you're kinda weird. And you talk funny like Mako. But that's 'cause you're a Gynobot, right?
The correct term is gynoid.
I really gotta change my ringtone. Yamada. Crap, he's probably calling to ask about Miku.
I do not approve of that man, Master. I believe it is a bad course of action to leave Miku alone with him. He seems like a suspicious character.
You too? Just let me speak with him. Hey Toshi, what's up? Yeah, about that. Listen, yeah, about...
K002A, have you been equipped with voice recording software?
Master has improved on my vocal cords, allowing my speech to become melodious.
You sing really pretty.
Thank you for complimenting my upgraded voice bank.
Huh?
Wow, you sing so nicely, and you're so pretty. Are you famous?
I have no publicity at the moment, little one. I am only known to my master and my companions, and now to you.
You talk funny. Do you know any other songs?
What is a song?
It's that noise you made with your throat. Like this. Ah.
Ah.
Yay, you did it. Try it again. Ah.
Hey, Toshiro, I just had an idea.
I turned away from the present that turned me down and chased after my past, trying to flee where I am now. A light that shines brightly and doesn't fade away, all in an attempt to bury this unyielding pain. And though the future holds no promise, it will be okay. For now I clutch my fears and begin to make my way. Screaming to this melody, probably will make my point. Shouting like a child does nothing but annoy. This noise that refuses to simply subside and mute. I must outrun this noise, that's what I'll do. Those fires of this dreadful unfaltering sound, pretending I cannot hear its terrible